The wind across the scorched plains of Varis carries only echoes. It's a boneyard of a world, a memorial to a war long since cold. Into this silence steps Kai Nern, a recruit arriving late for his own induction, already on the wrong side of the outpost's grim quartermaster, Sergeant Voss. Voss doesn't care about transport delays, she cares about tradition, and on Varis, tradition is a bitter ritual. "Kiss the forehead of the last sin," she barks, gesturing to the plaza's lone statue, a conquered Cyan woman, her form weathered by time and the Federation's victory. In tales like these, victory always demands a monument, a symbol etched in stone. But what happens when the stone is listening? Kai leans in, a reluctant participant in a ceremony of dominance. He presses his lips to the cold rock, and the world breaks. A vibration, deep and resonant, like a heartbeat trapped in granite. The statue's eyes, stone no more, snap open, glowing with a luminescent blue that cuts the shadows. Stone cracks and falls away, revealing living, breathing flesh. The Cyan woman rises, her first breath in centuries, rattling the air. "You kissed me," she says, her voice a melody of impending doom. The seal is broken, the signal is sent. The outpost power fails, alarms blare. In the ensuing chaos, she vanishes. Hours later, the sky is full, not with Federation ships, but with Cyan vessels, massive, asymmetrical and silent. They didn't jump, they simply times appeared asterisk. Admiral Thorne watches the blockade form. A transmission cuts through the static, a Cyan elder, his eyes burning with cold light. The treaty is broken, the keeper has been released. Surrender. Thorne has no answers. The treaty? The Federation records are redacted, erased. A convenient amnesia, perhaps, burying a truth too costly to remember. Now the ghosts are at the gate. But Kai remembers her gaze. He slips away from the frantic outpost, armed only with a rifle and a connection he can't explain. He follows the whispers of energy, the pull of fate, into the ancient, disorienting ruins that litter Varis. He finds her. Salana. She was never a prisoner. She was the Time's seal asterisk. A living sacrifice, her body willingly converted to stone, a biological containment system. She was a hostage to guarantee a peace treaty the Federation forgot. Her role to monitor the sacred Cyan worlds the Federation had sworn to leave untouched. Kai's kiss was the signal that the treaty had been violated. "Ignorance born of deliberate forgetting is still a choice," Solana says, her voice heavy with the sorrow of ages. The war is restarting, not just on Varis, but across dozens of worlds. There is only one way to stop it. A new signal, a new silence. "Someone must take your place," Kai realizes, the dread settling cold. "I've been broken," she replies. "The seal must be untainted." The implication hangs between them. In the quiet darkness of a planet's core, we often find the choices that define us. She leads him to the echo basin, to the vault beneath. There, a second sarcophagus waits, next to one, shattered violently. "Teva," Solana explains. "A warrior. His mind was not truly willing. The system requires acceptance." Kai looks at the sarcophagus, then at the horizon, already burning with the fires of a new war. He understands. This is not a soldier's death, it is a living eternity. He strips, stepping into the containment. Solana sings as the living material envelops him. She shares her centuries of silent pain, feeling the Federation excavate forbidden worlds, sensing her father's sacrifice, hearing the psychic High Council debate his fate. But an elder voice intervenes, sensing Kai's genuine sacrifice. Kai Nern becomes still. 10 years pass. Peace, bought at an impossible price, holds. The outpost is a research center. At its heart stands a new statue, a human, hand outstretched. "He didn't stop the war with a weapon," the plaque reads. "He stopped it by standing still." Admiral Thorne, old now, visits the memorial. He murmurs, "It worked, son." In a quiet suburb, Kai's brother Thomas stares at a 10-year-old missing in action report, convinced of a cover-up, determined to find a truth he may never be ready for. Solana, the diplomat, visits often. She sings to Kai, a silent guardian beside a silent guardian. A child, running across the plaza, stops and stares. "Mommy, look," the girl whispers, pointing at the stone face. He's smiling,